Hey everybody, Jaxxsin here. I just read a story that tickled my funny bone and made me just very pleased with CD Projekt RED and The Witcher 3 as a whole that I wanted to share. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but early on in the game there was this area where you could just slaughter cows and you'd meditate and then wake up and they'd all be back there. Slaughter them, kill them, you know what I mean, sell their hides and you get tons of cash. They fixed that particular. There's more than that, just that one. If you haven't heard about these exploits, it's probably because you played it like me and kind of just fucking went through it. You know, got gear. You know, I went everywhere, dude. My first playthrough of this was over 200 hours long, so I didn't need exploits. You know what I mean? Exploits are fucking pointless when there's a whole fucking world full of gold for you to get. But anyway, they fixed this. They added actually like a super high level monster that'll show up and fuck you up if you fucking try that. I've never even seen the monster because I've never done it, but that in and of itself is clever and proves that fucking CD Projekt RED is actually releasing new content that they're currently working on, unlike some other game developers I could mention but will not, because I don't want to sully this video with fucking trash. Because this video is about CD Projekt RED and The Witcher 3, two fucking just outstanding, just so much entertainment. Okay, so that there shows you that. Okay, and then they had another fucking exploit that people figured out. There was this one cat in Novigrad that would sell you fucking like some fucking shells that you could break open at a blacksmith for super cheap, dismantle them, and you'd get some pearls that were fucking super expensive. You could resell those, and you could just do this over and over again and constantly make a profit, right? So those are the two exploits people were using. This is the coolest thing. So Hearts of Stone is out. You know what I mean? Get it. It's only $10. Go get it. I haven't started it yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing that soon, especially after I read this story. This just was like, you know, what are you doing? Just play it. You got it. Why not just play it? But so there's a Taxman now, guys. Sorry, I'm just looking at this story. I want to make sure I get this dialogue right. So he's called the Deputy Tax Enumerator from the Revenue. Wow, okay, my bad. He's even got a longer title. The Deputy Tax Enumerator from the Revenue and Customs Department. Right? He comes and he's like, he's the hides and pearls tax, right? He brings that up. And he asks you these questions. Have you at any time engaged in the wholesale trade of rawhide in the White Orchard area? And also this question. During the current fiscal year, have you engaged in the acquisition of bivalves and with the express intention of selling the pearls therein? And he says that this is the statute that how he can take your money. He says, whoever purchases goods at an unseemly low price to take advantage of the seller's ignorance shall be subject to fine equaling 200% of the earnings from any such transaction. Right? So you can totally get out of this. You can fucking fool him and stuff. But this is like straight up, in my opinion, just a brilliant move by them. Because it shows two things. One, they have an excellent sense of humor. That was already apparent if you played the game. There's so much heart in this game and humor and fucking just so much goodness. Just goodness in this game. It's not even funny. But it proves also that all of this content from the Hearts of Stone is new. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that they've been working on this stuff. You know, maybe not brand new. Maybe they started like some of it in the fucking like few months before, but they delivered a fucking game, dude. They delivered a game full of fucking 200-hour for just my first playthrough. I've played it through 3 times now, right? Like, I played it through once on Blood and Broken Bones, once on Death March, and also now I'm in New Game Plus, going through almost done with Novigrad, right? This kind of thing keeps gamers like me wanting to play this. Shit like this makes us like remember what we loved about it, because that's just such a brilliant move by them to add just this random NPC that shows up and tries to take your money if you were an exploiter. You know what I mean? Just adds a little fresh flavor to the game, you know what I mean? It keeps it relevant. Go buy this, the Hearts of Stone. Go buy it. It's $10. You won't regret it. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm out. Take care and keep them fucking monster heads looking fresh on Roach.